Hey everybody!
Hey guys, how you doing today? How you doing?
Will and Faith here with Get to the Root Health and Wellness, where we love to come and inspire and motivate you to make healthy habits to create a healthy lifestyle that you are worthy of having.
That's right.
And we love to come and share whole food, plant-based recipes, healthy habits, healthy life talks, and we love to do fun in-home workouts to help you along your healthy lifestyle journey. So if you're all about connecting with others like yourself that's living a healthy lifestyle, then you're in the right place. Go ahead on and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's connect. Let's get healthy together. Now, like we said earlier, we love coming to inspire you to help you make healthy choices.
That's it.
And today we're super excited because you can see we're in our kitchen and we're going to be sharing with you how we make an amazing vegan bacon, and it's called Hickory Maple Tempeh bacon. Okay, yes. Matter of fact, I got some right here already ready. Yes. We're gonna zoom in so you can see. Look at that, honey. You talking about some good eating? It's some good eating. Yes, and this tempeh bacon is the perfect substitute, a meatless substitute, especially if you're trying to eat, more plant-based. This is definitely a great substitute for bacon, and it makes an amazing sandwich. Yes. It's also, like I said, great at breakfast time. So we're going to be sharing with you just how simple it is to make this tempeh bacon. Now, I know you're asking me, well, what is tempeh? Okay, tempeh is simply fermented soybeans. That's all it is. And this particular brand we get at our local Walmart, local Kroger's. You can basically find it in any store. But basically, all it is fermented soybeans, brown rice. I've seen some with millet in it. I think I've also seen some with barley in it. So they have all different types. But this particular brand is the brand that we get from our local Walmart. And y'all know I'm a Walmart kind of girl.
That's
okay.
Right.
So so you want to get you an 8-ounce package of tempeh. Okay. Yes. And we're going to go ahead on and open that up, and you will be able to. You'll see that it's double packed, okay? So I'm just taking the outer pack out. And we are live, so if you're joining us live, go ahead on and let us know where you're joining us from.
Yes.
Give us a shout out. Hey Angela, how you doing?
How's it going?
So glad you're here. You're joining us live. We appreciate you.
South Beach.
Yes. So
and we happy to be here today.
We are. We've been having some technical difficulties, but guess what? Yes. We're not going to let it keep us down. Nope. We're going to just, when life throw you a lemon, you make lemonade, right?
That's right.
Right. Okay. So you can see I have the package open. Now the actual tempeh itself is also wrapped in a plastic wrap. So you just basically run the serrated knife along there and you get the package open.
I like that it's double packaged.
Yeah, I do too.
It really helps protect the tempeh, the integrity of the tempeh.
Yes, most definitely.
It's really good.
Most definitely. Okay. So we have our tempeh removed from the packaging, and this is the way it looks. Okay. Yep. Zoom in there. So it's like a block. Okay. And we're going to just cut it into small slices. I'm gonna say, I don't know, about 1/8 of an inch or so. And you just want to cut it into small slices. Now, I don't like for my slices to be too, large, because I want the marinade to be able to go through nicely. And then it'll also help the tempeh to crisp up a little bit. All right, when we cook it. So just slice this in. And I normally get about 20 slices or so. And if you're feeding a family of 4, that's 5 slices each. Or if a family of 5, it could be 4 slices each. But normally I get about 20 slices out of here. Okay. So you see, I have it cut up like so, just little small pieces. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead onto the large screen. I like to, before I marinate my tempeh, I actually like to steam it, okay? And that helps the tempeh to become more absorbent so that the marinade can go into the tempeh and not just on top of the tempeh, okay? So you want to get a pot, hand me a pot over there with the steamer basket in it. And of course, a little bit of water. So I have my pot here. Okay, and you'll put some water in there. That's the steamer basket. And you drop a little bit of water in there, okay? And we're going to just put the tempeh into our pot, just like that, with a little bit of water. And then we'll be steaming the tempeh covered for about 10 minutes, okay? Let's go back to the large strain. So while we're waiting on our tempeh to steam, we actually already have some already steamed up, okay? Yes. We're going to make the marinade. Now, how many of us know it's all about the spices, honey? Yes. It's all about the spices. And I think that's with anything that you cook. It's all about the spices. So the marinade is really, really easy. Okay, so we have our tempeh already sliced up. We're going to start making our marinade. And the marinade, we're going to have 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And I like to use the apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. So that would be the cloudy type of vinegar, you see. You see here? Yeah, so it's sort of cloudy. I prefer using that type of apple cider vinegar. They say it's healthier for us to go with the cloudy type of vinegar, okay? And it tastes better too, actually. All right, so 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. We're gonna go with 1 tablespoon of Bragg's liquid aminos. Now, this, I don't know, can you see this? Turn it the wrong way. Okay, so this is liquid aminos, and it's by Bragg's. You can get it at Walmart, Kroger. Normally you can find it at your local grocery store. It does have salt added, all right? So if you're on a low sodium type of lifestyle, you can use low sodium soy sauce, or you can use low sodium tamari or coconut aminos, okay? Either one will work. But for this recipe, I do like to use the Bragg's because of that rich umami taste that it has. So we're going to go with 1 tablespoon of Bragg's liquid aminos, okay? So that's 1 tablespoon of Bragg's liquid aminos, okay? Now, I like to use a bag for my marinade, but if you want, you can use a glass bowl. You can use a little Tupperware, whatever you have. But I like the bag, and you'll see why in a minute. But it allows me to get that marinade coated all over my tempeh the way I like it. All right. So we went with the liquid aminos, the 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Now we're going to go with, for a little sweetness, we're going to go with 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Okay. So 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. All right. And for that hickory, nice hickory smoke flavor, or rich hickory taste, we're going to go with some liquid smoke. And this particular brand is the brand that I like to use. Always get it turned around. Rice liquid smoke, but whatever liquid smoke you have on hand will work. And we're going to add 2 teaspoons of hickory liquid smoke. Okay. Now, if I was to shake this up, and sort of taste it, my God, taste that. Tastes like bacon. It has a very nice bacony taste. But I'm all about flavor, right? Adding more flavor, and more flavor. Right. So I'm gonna go with some onion powder and some garlic powder and some smoked paprika. So we're gonna go with 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and that is unsalted garlic powder, okay? Because we already have salt in the Bragg's or the soy sauce or tamari or whatever it is you're using. So we don't need to add any more salt, okay? So that's 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of unsalted onion powder. Alrighty. And we're gonna go with 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Okay, again, we're trying to infuse all of that smoky goodness into our tempeh. So you want to go with that smoked paprika, okay? All right. Now, you can actually stop here with the spices for the flavors, but there's one other spice or flavor enhancer that I recently just found out about, and this is totally optional, okay? It's totally optional. But I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Hickory smoked Torula yeast. And trust me when I tell you, it tastes just like bacon. Now, this is the brand that I got. I don't know if you can see that too good. I got this particular brand off of Amazon, and I'll leave a link below. But it's a dried yeast, and it has a very rich hickory, bacony type taste, okay? So I'm going to add just a little bit, just 1/4 teaspoon of some Torula yeast, hickory smoked Torula yeast, to my marinade. And again, that is totally optional. But again, y'all know I'm extra when it comes to flavoring my food. So anything I can do to add more umami flavor without adding more salt, that's what I'm all about, okay?
Season about to chime in here.
Yes, sure.
See who we have here, and we got a name.
Okay,
Definitely
Yolanda.
Angela's there. Yolanda.
Hey, Yolanda,
Hey.
thanks for joining us.
Thank
We
you for joining
appreciate
us,
you.
Yolanda.
Appreciate you.
Awesome.
All right, so we have our marinade all in the bag, and we're going to get our steamed tempeh. So I'm in the other pot with the tempeh already steamed. Yes, sir.
All right.
So you remember we had our tempeh steaming for 10 minutes, right? And again, that's to allow the tempeh to just soften up a little bit, and we're going to drop it into the marinade, and that's going to help the marinade to absorb into the tempeh all the way through and not just on the top, okay? So we'll drop all of the tempeh into the bag.
Get that rich taste with every bite.
Yes, most definitely. Okay, let's move that pot out the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you see I got my tempeh in the bag, and I just like to shake it up. Get all the tempeh coated, okay? And then you can also sort of lay it all flat. And if you want to, I like to marinate my tempeh for at least a good 30 minutes, okay? But if you're in a hurry, 10-15 minutes will work, okay? So anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes marinade time, all right?
Yes.
And then you're going to cook this in the oven, all right? Now, you can cook this on top of the stove in a nonstick pan in about 3 to 4 minutes on the stove top. But I have found that the flavor is richer when you bake it in the oven.
Yes.
So you're going to bake the tempeh in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, okay? And I like to line a cookie sheet or a tray with parchment paper. And I already have some tempeh over there that's marinated.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Let's give me that back.
Okay.
Okay. So again, you want to go with 15 to 30 minute marinade. Okay, so this tempeh here has been marinating for over an hour now, but it's okay, right? And then you just basically lay the tempeh onto your cookie sheet, and you're going to cook this at 400 for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to flip it over and add a ticker down, not a ticker, go all the way up. Add a text box, bake at 400. Yep, that'll be down the bottom. They bake at 400 for 15 minutes. Flip and then another 10
You
minutes.
said for 15 minutes?
15 minutes, 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hard for me to see
Okay,
that, Queen.
that's all
I'm
right.
Sorry.
So just go back and say bake at 400 and get rid of the 15 minutes, okay? All right. And I like to pour the marinade onto my tempeh. All right, we don't want any of that goodness to go to waste. That's fine, though. Okay. All righty. So. Okay. So we're gonna bake this at 400, and as you can see, I just sort of poured all of the marinade onto the tray. And go ahead to the wide screen, please. And you're gonna bake this at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes, and then I like to flip it over and cook for another 10 minutes or so, okay, until it's golden brown. So set that tray over there, and you will end up with tempeh. So this is the way it looks when it's done, okay? And it tastes absolutely amazing.
It does.
We've had this with our breakfast meals. Let me show you a quick picture. This past weekend we had it with breakfast with some scrambled tofu and some toast, and we had some tempeh bacon along with some berries, and it was absolutely amazing, okay? And tonight we're going to share with you how you can also use this tempeh bacon and make a TTLA sandwich. Now, earlier today, I made this TTLA sandwich, and I know you want to know what's TTLA. T stands for tempeh, the other T stands for tomato, L stands for lettuce, and A stands for avocado. So instead of a what's the other one with bacon? A BLT. We're gonna do a TTLA sandwich, okay? And it is absolutely amazing. I had it for the very first time today, and this is gonna be Will's first time experiencing the TTLA sandwich, okay? Our style, all right. So first thing we like to start with, of course, you know, is some bread, and we love the Ezekiel 49 bread, okay? And we're gonna add some cashew mayo. And I'll make sure I leave the link to our cashew mayo down below. But on one side, we're going to add some cashew mayo. You can zoom in there.
Okay.
All righty. So we're going to add some cashew mayo here.
Let's see, we have a couple of chat comments here. See if I can get in there real quick. See if we have any questions or anyone saying anything. Okay. All right, Karen Moss. Well, Karen Moss. Oh, greetings from Oregon.
How you doing?
Hey, Karen. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us this evening. Yes. Yeah, she said, "Oh, I enjoyed Tabata." Oh,
I'm so glad you did,
That
Karen.
is so awesome.
So glad you did. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful.
So now, would you like some red pepper flakes on your sandwich? Okay. All right. So we're going to put a little bit of red pepper flakes up here. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to go ahead and add the tempeh.
Okay.
All right. You zoomed in. Can you see what I'm doing? All right. So we got the tempeh.
Yeah. Angela said, "This is looking delish."
Well, it is delicious. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
Angela. Okay. So I have about, I don't know, 6 pieces up here, but you can put as little or as less as you want. Okay, so we have the tempeh, then we have the tomatoes and the avocado. So now I brought this convenient pack of avocado, because I don't know about you, every time I buy avocado, I can never use it up before it go bad. So I rather buy the little convenient packs, and I think it's like 6 come in a box.
Okay.
but this is a serving. So this is just avocado smashed up already.
Mhm.
And we're going to add that onto the other side of the bread. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, if you want to keep it, if you don't have the mayo, you can just use the avocado on both sides of the bread if you want. Okay. Okay. And then we'll go with some tomatoes.
Sure.
Got some tomatoes there. And we'll go with some lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
Got the lettuce there. And what else you want? You want some onions?
Sure.
Okay. Dad wants some onions.
Yeah. Put the onions on there, man.
Okay, you're an onion kind of man.
Yes.
All right, all right.
Red at that.
Red onion, okay.
Yes. Yes.
And then we're going to go with some of our homemade veggie cheddar cheese,
Yes.
okay? And I'll make sure I leave a link to that below.
That cheese off the chain.
Yeah, it is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And then we're going to go with some sprouts. I think these are clover sprouts.
Yep.
So we're going to add that to our sandwich. Just a little bit of sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sprouts are so good for you.
And then we just stack it on top like this.
Yes.
And we have an amazing
look at that. Oh my
TTLA
God.
sandwich.
Look at
now
that sandwich.
I'm going to cut a piece for
cut it in half,
Mr. Will.
Yeah, you don't want to cut it. So good.
Right.
Open that up. Let them see the inside of that sandwich. Wow. Now that is a sandwich.
Look at that.
Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that amazing? I'll keep going the wrong way.
That's
all right. So go ahead on, Dad, and you get to give them a taste test of your sandwich.
All right. That sounds good to me. Sounds good to you?
Yes.
All right. Good.
Let's
all
go.
Right.
Take all right.
All right. Here we go, guys.
No shame in your game.
No shame.
All right, Lord, we thank you. Amen. Take a bite. Tell me how it tastes. And I'm going to get our kids asleep, but I'm going to get my oldest daughter up and have her to come taste this tempeh bacon so she can tell you how good it is. Is it good? Tell me how good it is.
No, let me tell you something. I know right now I got a mouth full of food, but I'm telling you, this TTLA sandwich is the best.
Is it amazing?
Oh my gosh.
Do you taste the tempeh?
I taste everything.
Everything has its own just taste, right?
Has its own.
It's amazing.
Right.
So I went and got our daughter up, and she's gonna taste the tempeh bacon for y'all just by itself. Say hey.
Hi, I look kind of crazy.
It's all good. It's all good.
And we say, Lucky Will.
Taste the tempeh. You can warm it up. Okay. You want to warm it up. She likes everything warm, but you want to taste it?
Karen, it is really good.
Tell them, is it good?
Oh my gosh.
It is really good. So I'm telling you, if you're, trying to do more plant-based and you miss bacon, tempeh bacon is the way to go. I'm telling you, it's a great substitute.
Wow.
And the beautiful part is, number one, we're not harming any animals. Number two, there's no cholesterol, right? So it's heart healthy. It's good for our bodies.
Yes.
It's full of protein for those of us who worry about protein, okay? And it's just good. It tastes amazingly delicious.
Let me say Angela said about you, Desi. She's happy you got her up. Laugh out loud.
Oh, yeah. She loves the tempeh bacon. All of our kids do. Our grandbabies are asleep. But yeah, you want to tell, is it good, baby girl? It's good. 2 thumbs up. Awesome. Well,
Tastes like bacon.
Tastes like bacon. There you go. Let me have a piece.
You can put on your scrambled eggs too.
I mean,
your scrambled tofu.
Yeah, we have scrambled tofu. Man, that's awesome.
This is amazing. So, again, I'll be leaving the recipe links down below.
And just said, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands.
Yes.
We got it, man.
We got it. But how's your sandwich? Is it amazing?
Fantastic.
It's good. So there you have it. Hickory, maple, tempeh bacon. And it is absolutely amazing. You gotta try this TTLA sandwich, okay? I had one today and it was amazing. Will looks like he's enjoying his.
Yes.
It's amazing. So on that note,
Oh, that was David.
hey David.
Hey, David.
How are you?
Hi, David.
Thank you for joining us. Again, I'll be leaving the recipe links below. Links to our veggie cheddar cheese. What else? Links to the Torula yeast that I use, the Hickory smoked Torula yeast. I'll be leaving links to all of that. But give Tempeh a try. If you haven't already, it's worth you giving it a try. Okay? All right. Any more comments? No, you got. That's me.
I'm
Any
done.
more comments? Is good.
Try it
Okay.
out yourself.
Try it out yourself. There you go. You've heard it from the kiddo. So on that note, we appreciate you all joining us. Thank you for your patience and our technology. We just been running into issues, but again, like I said earlier, we are not going to be defeated.
That's right.
We're gonna keep climbing
Persevere.
and keep climbing and keep pressing. Okay, we're not gonna give up. So on that note, always remember your health is your wealth. Okay, so get to the root of obtaining and sustaining it by eating more plants.
That's right.
Stressing less,
Mm-hmm.
moving your bodies,
That's right.
and loving more.
Love you,
All
man.
right, we love you all.
Love you guys.
Looking forward to seeing you the next
See you
time.
guys.
Take care.
All right.
Bye.